Okay guys, we're gonna save right here and move on to a new journey. This section of the game is all conversation and exposition, as you're soon to see. Oh, of course you're thinking about that guy. A year and a half, it has. Hopefully you guys were much younger then. Fire Emblem babies, making your dreams come true. Wait, no. It's not that long. But in the past. Ephraim can wait as long as she very well decides. You know why? 'Cause she's a woman. Therefore, she decides how things work. Mind you, Lion looks like... Or Leon. Lion or Leon? I don't know. I'll go with Lion. Put with your own sister. Exactly. I met your brother, you're a true gentleman. That's just like women. Being mean. Prayer? What kind of crazy secular crap is this? Non-secular. I don't know how that works. Oh yes. Yeah. I really don't think Ephraim's much for studying unless it has a weapon involved. Man, Ephraim's a real jerk. No wonder he's just barely second place to Walter on the awesome scale. Just like you indeed, brother. Ha! Yeah, we're not making fun of you. Yeah, what will you pray for? That's very much like... That's very, much like you. Yeah, very much like you. Yeah. So nothing else they could tell. Became angry. Must know the history of his kingdom and must respect the sacred stones. Oh no. General Dussel. We've already seen Dussel. He looks like quite the knight. Oh my god. Blah, blah, blah. Irresponsible romanticism. Father outlive us all. Wrong. Oh, do you really want to become like the man who started a horrible war that has engulfed Renee? I don't know about that. Yep. He's always so tired. Hope that you can help him. Again with your criticism. Let's say you to dressing like me becoming king of my stead. Well, she already looks like a dude, so, you know. I guess that's halfway there. She knows what her job would be if she doesn't become the queen? She could become one of the man chicks for the MC in Super Smash TV. That's what she can do. Ephraim? Grandma? Come on, seriously, guys. Yep, he'd go along with it. You'd hope not, but you know what? He probably will. It'll come, there's no doubt. But onwards we move on our little trekking. Back over to this country, which name eludes me for the moment. Yes. Good to see you. Too bad you didn't decide to join us, Tana. Yay, we're together. Her brother. Yes, there's royal siblings out the wazoo in this game. Prince Innes. I'm going to go with Innes, even though some people say it's Inns. I'm going to go with Innes, because it sounds like Al McInnes, who's awesome. Yay! Great slugs could touch me. Yes, he's an archer. Actually, he may even be a sniper. He is awesome. He's really good with a bow. Ephraim. And scoring 10 points on the really giving a shit scale, Innes. Yeah. I just totally bagged on your country, but sorry for your loss. Yes. Ephraim, I'm sure, agrees. The best general, the best man. So who's getting married? Ho ho! Of course we would. No doubt. It'd be our honor to attend. I'm talking about this. Because, you know, our country's wrecked, you know, as we were talking about earlier. For the whole game so far. Frelia, that's it. Message delivered. Trying to destroy the sacred stones. We've strengthened the tower's defenses. The stone is safe for the time being. Well, thank God for that. It's nice to know that one country can defend their sacred stone easily. It's good to know that they've got it on lockdown and there'll be no problems at all. And here comes Myrrh again. Myrrh's got wings. Yeah. Then she disappears. She's a bit shy. That means you've been touching her in bad places and she's nervous around you. Bad, Ephraim. Bad. Yeah, the Manakete. Oh my. Neither human nor demon, but a separate, aloof race. Oh, they just don't take anything that seriously. Like, for sure. Darkling Wood. That sounds like a lovely place to live. The direction of Grado. Oh no. This sounds like there might be something evil going on out of Grado. Deceived and enchanted. Oh, they took her dragon stone. I'm not sure what that's good for, but they took it. What jerks? Yep. Yep, okay. It has awakened the evil ones. I want to stop it. I want to stop it! Oh no, what's going on? Surely it's not word from the tower. Yeah, it is, okay. It's been destroyed by the Grado army. What? That's impossible! The enemy forces. They were led by Kalash? I don't know. And Selena Flurspar. Oh no! The whole tower fell in half a day to 2 people. They do. And now we get to see some of the action. Okay, guys, form ranks. Oh. Form ranks. Oh, dude. Oh, that one got him right in the mummy daddy button. Dear God, I can't even say that. That must have hurt a lot. Man, they're getting cut down. That must have been a sword master, judging by the sprite. And there we go. Sacred Stone busted. They wrecked that place. I still think he's got one of the cooler looking. Him and Valter, I don't know. They both gotta have cool looking designs. It crumbles so easily. Man, that knight's moving slow even for even for a knight. The horrors. The horrors. Huh. You monster. 3rd place. Keep that up, you might get past Ephraim. Oh, dude, that was so cruel. Yeah. You think he has any honor in him at all? Your name's Selena, ain't it? I don't really know anything about that. Yeah. Don't get so worked up, baby. It's all good. Coming? Alright, I guess we'll have to just leave. How could this happen? Really, you gotta think they didn't have a very good lockdown if they let that happen. I mean, Renee's whole country may have been wrecked, but at least they have their stone still on lockdown. Yes. Johanna and Rouston, definitely. Probably Roston, but I like Rouston, so we're gonna go with that. It is a difficult tale to believe. There you go. Oh, I know what kind of alliance he wants to forge with their queen, if you know what I mean. I'm talking about in her booty hole. Yeah. Makes sense. Yes, because she hasn't spent the whole game running around trying to rescue you. I will journey to Roslyn by ship across the North Sea. There will be no danger. I'm sure of that. I've made a vow and I will fight as you have until the day our country is liberated. That's great. He'll take troops west to begin an assault on Grado. Why? Because he's batshit crazy, insane, loco. Yeah. Exactly. They pose us will fight. Again, everyone's being so nice about my father's death. That's excellent. Anish will go to Shahana, she'll go to Rostin, and Ephraim will go to the Imperial capital. Funding you'll have, but soldiers we have few to spare. Yep, damn right. Must be no heirs. Yep. So they make this out to look like you can have a choice for 3 different ways to go. However, we can only choose between Ephraim and Erica. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover one whole path all the way through. Then I'm going to play the other path the whole way through with the other royal, so you get to see both sides of the story and what's happening. Alright. No one can defeat you. It's good to hear. We'll see if I can avoid getting him killed. Exactly. Alright. You have it, because you can control that. Well, I think since we haven't seen much of Ephraim, we're going to go with Ephraim for now, and we'll come back later and do Erica's route. So, if you give me a moment, I will just do a quick little saving off screen to save for posterity here and make sure we're good to go, and we'll see where it goes after that. One moment. Alright, let's take Ephraim and head on our way. Yeah. Actually, my lord, we have the honor of riding with you. What? What about her? A Frillian escort. They just said they had no soldiers to spare. And that's such a small ship. So, she's basically going to dump most of the troops onto Ephraim's efforts here. Nope. Of course. They are preparing to depart. Excellent. So, on to the next chapter we go. But from here on in the game, we can actually move around the overworld. And there's 2 different things we can see here. So that's where we got to go next. That's the next level. Yeah, but now the Tower of Valni is there. It used to hold Grados troops and it's to become a home to the host of dark creatures. Oh my. Yes, this is basically an area where enemies will respawn every time you enter, and you can kill them all for extra experience. Now, some people are like, don't go to the tower, it makes the game too easy. But it's a part of the game, so I am going to cover various floors on the tower. And yes, you also can run into monsters on the overworld map. See, like that guy right there. The Bone Walker on Atlas Plains. So I could go down there and fight them, and if I was ever in trouble, I could just retreat. But for today, we're just going to move over. So you can move around, and you can try to find spots that have shops and things. See, like that has an armory. You want to know how it has that? You just look at the name. See Ide and see up above it? It's got a little armory symbol. It's got the shop. Serafusi has an armory and an item shop. But to finish up today, we're actually going to do the first floor of the tower. Tower of Valni 1, just because I want to get a battle in here. And it's just one floor filled with enemies. And the early levels, the floors are like brutally void of anything dangerous. And we're just going to bring anyone we want to level up. And yeah, these guys could all use a little bit of work. Vanessa could use some work. Guess we'll bring Arthur. So do we have much in the way of physical attackers here? Not really. We've only got like 2 or 3, but it should be enough. So let's move on quickly here and see what we can do. So as you see, the place is just filled with monsters. Oh my. That's unusual. We have an entombed here, which is the higher level one. Weird to have one of them sitting here ready to go, because normally there's just the one who's the boss. Who's the boss? Who's the boss? I am the map, and so forth. Alright, who do we want to handle that guy when he comes flying into range? I know. Because all you gotta do with these guys, because they're stupid, they can be baited into attacking you. So all you gotta do is just bait them into coming. And I ain't talking about that way, guys, so get your minds out of the gutter. We'll use up her slow. Oh, she's got an axe. She'll be trading that to him first chance she gets, that's for sure. And Colm is fast. We'll let him take a crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong at that guy. And honestly, I'm not too worried for his life, so I'm actually going to let him go ahead here. And I'll send Naimi up here, and we'll get our ranged fighters all ready to go. And we'll just be ready to heal as needed. Alright, so now we just have to basically draw the enemy in as they come running after us like maniacs. See, they can't do much damage this first floor. If you really want to grind up weak units, this floor is a godsend. You can just kill stuff all night long here. And some of these guys, oh man, do they ever need to get powered up. Hardcore. Here's some of the monsters are being a little more aggressive than I'm used to. See, even this guy, even with Ross not being the strongest guy on the planet, they can still only do 5 damage to him. Is that it, Ross? Is that all you're going to do? Silly Ross. Silly, silly Ross. However, Colm is going to be in... Oh, wow, it's only a 50-50 shot to dodge this. I'm shocked. I thought with his speed he could handle these guys. But he'll definitely get 2 attacks. There's no doubt about that. And he gets good experience off that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, wow. They're being way more aggressive than I usually see out of here. Normally they just kind of sit still. Like, look how much damage that guy can do. 16. That's very powerful. Normally you don't see that this type of setup. This is like the more dangerous version of the Tower of Valni 1, I guess. Alright. Now, since all of my fighters are such low levels, anyone who kills the green guy, the Entombed, will get 100 experience points. So let's consider it. He's only at level 4. She's only at level 3. So I'll let her have a crack at him. She can take him down. There we go. Done. Like dinner, and she'll get a full 100 experience points. It's like an auto level up early on. Now, later on, once they get promoted to, like, fancier classes and stuff, they won't be able to do near that amount of damage. And this is where you can really start picking guys off. You can just send your guys in there to pick off like that with the range units, and you just move forward with your melee units, and you can just keep working it like that. Alright, how are you at? You're at 586. You're at 560. You're doing okay, actually, truth be told. And we'll let her roast that guy. Could be fun. Could be fun. Not necessarily, but it could be. So you can see how you can abuse this to really get extra stats, get extra levels. Well, some people call it abuse, some people just call it playing the game. I think it's kind of in between. It's not exactly abuse unless you go out of your way to use it like tons and tons and tons. That's a whole other story. And let's see, Ross, is that going to do it for you? Is that going to push you up to level 10? Nice. Level up. Hooray! An okay level up. Oh, I guess I'll have to keep him out of the fight, though. He's reached his experience level cap. We don't want him going too far out of line with everything. Is anyone hurt? I mean, other than Mr. Rossignol over here? Yeah, she needs the experience. What the hell? I should probably give her Molder's heal staff. People have basically been clamoring for Natasha to be the one I raise, not Molder, because she's got a cooler sprite. So I will acquiesce to such requests. I will give in to that and basically keep Molder out of the action. How you doing for health? Oh, you're fine. You can almost kill him. Oh, wait, I might have... Actually, I just left Arthur exposed. That wasn't too smart. However, I'm not too worried. These enemies are pretty pathetic. This isn't like later levels in the tower. They can wreck your lunch if you're not careful. Another level up for weapons this time. Hooray! Wow, they're just kind of stacking right up. Oh, good. They're just going to come right after me again. Good for them. Stab them. Stab them. Yeah! Say, Pegasus Knights take a bit of work, but they can turn into mighty, mighty ass kickers if you give them the time. Man, oh man, these guys are really working on their accuracy skills. Well, to a bit. I seriously thought with his speed they would have been a lot lower. This is a great place to raise a thief like Colm, because the enemies tend to be weak, so he's one of those units you could really work on and try to raise up to a much higher level. Alright, kill him. Wow, this guy had way more hit points than I expected. Of course, as I said, this is the harder version of Tower of Valni 1, so I think everybody's got more hit points. Never mind the fact that there's a couple entombed instead of one, and there's a couple more of the bone walkers than usual. Stuff like that can be a real ish for the commish. Speed and defense, that is not a bad thing for him at all. Alright, so what do we got here? I still want to get her in too much trouble is the problem here. Yeah, that works for me. Assuming it hits him, of course. Nicely done, Garcia. I probably should have brought one more melee unit that I did. See, he's not getting much experience. He's kind of hit his cap, if you will. The good news is with her evade capability, she's not in too much danger. Plus, being on this pillar will give her a little extra avoiding capability. And defense, for that matter. Yes, using the pillars for cover is an excellent idea. So you're still at that, and you're there. Alright, well, you know what? You can take another freebie kill. We're not going to deny her any sort of freebies. And she becomes a mighty fine archer if you work on her. But she needs a bit more work just yet. And you're going to be staying down here. But you are going to be joining them as they need the help. Oh my. Attack. Ah, you missed. How can you possibly miss a horse that bright? I don't know. Seems a little ridiculous if you ask me. Now, the other thing is that, yeah, the tower can cost you some money, but as you access the higher floors, you can find treasure chests with gold, which will allow you to recoup any weapon losses you'll have. But it's best not to waste your valuable weapons in this place. So, like, you know, like Killer Edge or Armor Slayers, you're best to just keep those swords, you know, on the down low, as it were. Alright, I'll get you to... Wait, how far can you move? Alright, so we'll get you in the perfect spot there to bring that guy down. And you can wreck that guy. The good news is that these two I've got out front running interference is that they're not killing anybody. So they're leaving easy pick-off kills for these guys, and that's how come they're getting to level up so quickly. And yeah, he's direct contact with him, but nothing wrong with that. See, Arter's critical hit capabilities are coming up in the world. This is good news. Just wait till if ever he ends up getting raised to a new class, because then he becomes ridiculous. Alright, so what about you guys? Yeah, you can walk right through the guy, can you? Well, oh, Javelin's not quite strong enough, is it? Alright, well then we'll just do this with the good old hand axe upside the Fios. Oh, critical hit Garcia all the way across the tower floor. That was awesome. And yeah, we'll just keep everyone as close together as we can get them. Let the enemy keep charging in and attacking. Now, we're probably going to have Garcia take on the boss of this place, because that's the other thing about those entombed. Oh, he missed him. That's okay, though. But the entombed, the thing to remember is that it's 100 experience for anybody on their, like, first main level of class level. So, like, even Garcia can get 100 from them. So it's definitely to your advantage to, this guy, what can he attack to? He can't quite reach anything. How about you? What do you got? Steel sword. You're still fast. They won't have enough damage to take you down, Colm. You can draw him out, and then you can always run away if need be. But even Garcia can get 100, so we'll probably let him finish off the entombed up there. We'll also see if the entombed will move. These guys sometimes will move, sometimes they won't. And there's no real rhyme nor reason to it. Actually, how about Lud? How's she doing? Well, she's at 6, but you know what? She hasn't she's only had 1 kill so far, so she can join in the fun. She can burn that guy. Burn him to the ground. Nothing wrong with that. Actually, we'll let her go up here. she can equip her Slim Lance. Work that guy. Alright, so everything's coming along nicely here. Alright, so we're going to definitely just get over there. Get over there! You know how that goes. Jesus Cripes on a cracker. I can't do anything right at the moment. And Ross can just follow along. He can just keep company while he sits out the rest of the battles. Ah, you missed. You're a sucker. So yeah, the first floor, even for being the harder version, still is really easy. You know, she's only at level 6. She's really not pretty lowly leveled, all things told here. Alright, let's see how this turns out. Oh. Now, the thing about Bone Walkers are they can use weapons other than swords. They can use lances. I think they can even use bows. So you gotta be careful with those guys. You never know what you're gonna see out of them. Alright. Nothing wrong with that. More speed. No, it appears that that guy's gonna stay put, which is interesting. So how about we murderize you real good. And yeah, I'll probably take some damage finally, but nope. Colm's got his dodging shoes on after that first 50-50 hit. He's been defying the odds overall here. What a good little man-boy thing. Alright, so he can't reach me there. So we'll let Arter have a shot at here. We're going to put him in direct fire, basically. And you can finish him off. And break your Slim Lance in the process. But that's okay. I'll probably go buy an Iron Lance after this. Slim Lances really allow you to get 2 hits in, but they don't have much strength at all. See, I'm going to take some damage here. But that's wow. Arter, with the very nonchalant dodge, he's just like, you know what, screw you, I don't feel like dealing with your crap, you know, just didn't want to do it. Alright, fine, Arter, that's how you want to play it. You can attack him and take him down. Oh, critical hit style, because that was totally necessary. Well played. Well freaking played, you crazy Bombingo. Alright, we'll get everyone just up as close as we can without actually getting beside him. We'll just carefully place people so we can't just murderate them whenever he damn well pleases. Just in case he decides now is the time I'm allowed to move, you know? Because he might do that. No, he's playing it dumber than dirt. That's fine by me. And see, he doesn't have any defense, so we'll let her do a little murdering. Nothing wrong with murder, especially when it's killing them. Ha ha ha, murder. Can you hit him without killing him? Yes, you probably can, so that'll be some good experience. Ah, you finally took a hit. Well, it's not totally unexpected. See? 21 experience for doing that. That's awesome. So then it's a freebie for whoever wants it. I'm going to give it to Garcia, like I said. Oh, Garcia, was that necessary? He hit really... Jeez. I mean, well played, but necessary? Not really. There you go. So with that done, the Tower of Valni 1 has been cleared. Now, you get kicked out of there automatically. If you go back in, you have to be at Tower of Valni 1 again. A different enemy this time. I'm not sure which particular or what particular maps you have to beat to unlock new floors of the tower. So I'll occasionally check back just to make sure that there's not new floors, and I'll show you like each new floor every time it becomes available, kind of as a little diversion. And I'll probably just take care of it from Ephraim's side here. So and also what will happen, just to wrap everything up, after I do Erica's path through with the game and get up to the rejoining spot, I'll just go back to the Ephraim file and play from there, because that's the one I'll be doing the tower stuff on, meaning I'll have a little extra experience, a little extra items, all that fun stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it. Join us tomorrow for Fort Rigwald.